1. China operationalizes biggest dam on Brahmaputra in Tibet, India worried. This topic will be important from exam point of view under General Studies Paper 2. From the topic, India and its neighborhood relations. Why recently in news? China has operationalized the Zam hydropower station built on Brahmaputra River, which has raised concerns in India over the likelihood of disrupting water supplies of river. Some facts about the dam. The dam is considered to be the world's highest altitude hydropower station and largest of its kind. Annually it will produces 2.5 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity. The power station is located in the Jayaku County of Tibet and is considered as the largest in this region. It has 6 stations to harness the rich water resources of Brahmaputra River, which is known as Yalangzangbo River in Tibet, and flows through Tibet into India and later into Bangladesh. China's argument over issue. Over India's fears, China mentioned that these projects are run-of-the-river and are not designed to hold water. But India is still concerned over China's ability and dominance to release water in times of conflict, which can pose serious risk of flooding. Background. Earlier in 2013, an Indian Interministerial Expert Group, IMEG, on the Brahmaputra had called for further monitoring of Chinese dams and considering their impact on the flow of waters to the lower reaches. The IMEG had raised concern over the 3 dams Zangmu, Jiaxu and Jiacha, as they are within 25 kilometers of each other on Brahmaputra River and are located 550 kilometers from the Indian border. Under an understanding reached in 2013 between both countries, China had agreed to provide more flood data of Brahmaputra River from May to October, instead of June to October, which was in line with the previous river water agreements, signed in 2008 and 2010 respectively. 2. Indian appointed to key FAO post. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 3. Effects of liberalization on the economy, changes in industrial policy and their effects on industrial growth. Why recently in news? The Assistant Director General of the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization and Regional Representative for Asia and the Pacific, Khandavi, is an economist who has spent most of her professional career with the World Bank Group. Kadiason will lead the prioritization of FAO's work across the region in close consultation with technical specialists of the organization. She replaces Hiroki Konuma, who retired from FAO earlier this year. About FAO. The Food and Agriculture Organization is an agency of the United Nations that leads international efforts to defeat hunger. It acts as a neutral forum where all nations meet as equals to negotiate agreements and debate policy. It is also a source of knowledge and information, and helps developing countries and countries in transition modernize and improve agriculture, forestry and fisheries practices, ensuring good nutrition and food security for all. There are a total of 197 members comprising 194 member nations, 1 member organization, European Union, and 2 associate members, Faroe Islands and Tokelau. 3. Union Cabinet gives nod to move on renewable energy with Mozambique. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 3. Why recently in news? The Union Cabinet has approved Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) between the Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy and Mozambique in field of renewable energy. Decision in this regard was taken by Union Cabinet meeting chaired by Prime Minister Modi in New Delhi. The MOU was signed between both nations in August 2015, during the official visit of President of Mozambique Filipe Nyusi to India. The objective of MOU is to establish the basis for a cooperative institutional relationship, to encourage between both countries and strengthen bilateral cooperation. It also seeks to promote technical bilateral cooperation, investment promotion and partnership in the field of new and renewable energy issues. The areas of cooperation in the MOU will focus on development of new and renewable energy technologies in the field of conducting on-the-job and specialized training courses. It will also promote research and development (R&D) and of technology transfer in the field of renewable energy between both countries. Both countries will focus on solar, wind, biomass, biofuels and geothermal and establish a bilateral private sector renewable energy platform. 4. FSI to notify junk food guidelines for schools. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 3. International events. The country's apex food regulator, FSSAI, has put up draft guidelines on its website intended to monitor the consumption of junk food by school children. Important guidelines. Under the draft guidelines, which were first submitted to the court last year, food high in fat, salt or sugar will not be sold within 50 meters of a school's premises. This includes an array of food and beverages commonly consumed by school children including chips, ready-to-eat noodles, pizzas, burgers, sugar-sweetened carbonated and non-carbonated drinks, potato fries, commonly called French fries, and confectionery items. The draft guidelines have also suggested creation of a canteen policy and school health education programs to make students and parents aware about the ill effects of unhealthy food habits. 5. Union Cabinet gives nod to RCE for Culloden multimodal project in Myanmar. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 2. Statutory, regulatory and various quasi-judicial bodies. Why recently in news? The Union Cabinet has given its approval for the revised cost estimate, RCE, of 2,904.04 crore rupees for the Culloden multimodal transit transport project in Myanmar. Decision in this regard was taken by Union Cabinet meeting chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi about Culloden multimodal transit transport project. To create a multimodal mode of transport for cargo shipment from the eastern ports of India to Myanmar. It will provide an alternate access route to India's northeast region and contribute towards the regional economic development. The strategic link will promote economic, commercial and strategic links between India and Myanmar as it will connect northeast, thereby reducing pressure on the Siliguri corridor. This project will connect Sith Port in Myanmar to the India-Myanmar border via roadway. Thus it will provide alternative cost-effective shortcut to landlocked northeastern states. 6. Musa indomanensis, a sweet banana species with orange pulp discovered in Andaman. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 3. Food Processing and Security. Why recently in news? A sweet banana species with orange pulp named as Musa indominensis has been discovered in Andaman. It was discovered by a team of scientists from the Botanical Survey of India, BSI, from a remote Krishnanila tropical rainforest on the Little Andaman Islands. Musa indominensis is thrice the size of a regular banana species and has unique green flowers and fruit bunch lux, axis. It is about 11 meters high while usual banana species is about 3 to 4 meters high. Fruit lux. It is about 1 meters, that is thrice in size compared to regular species. Pulp of fruit. It has distinctive orange color and is different from white and yellow color of regular bananas. Flowers. They are cylindrical in shape compared to conical shape of regular banana species. Edible. Tribal people on the island eat it and are very sweet compared to regular bananas. Conservation. The plantains of species are very limited and needs conservation. Potential use. As this species has relatively big fruit lux, the genes extracted from it can be very used for boosting banana production in the country. It can be also used for germinating new banana plant species. Around the world, there are approximately 52 species of banana are found in wild, and of them 15 such species are reported in India.